Good morning. We're about to go to the pool, and today we're swimming with Brenton Ford from Effortless Swimming. So today we're hoping to refine my technique a little bit and then hopefully give everyone a bit of tips on how to fix those things. So come along with me and let's go to the pool.
So today we're at Aquapulse down in Werribee, and I'm here with Brenton from Effortless Swimming. We're going to go through a bit of my technique, but Brenton's going to tell us what we're here today doing.
All right, thanks, Brody. So great to be down here. What we're going to do today is some underwater filming. So I'm going to film Brody from a couple of different angles. I'm going to take a look at that footage on the iPad, and I'm going to see if is there 2 or 3 key things that he could focus on in the next couple of months to make him a bit faster, make him a bit more efficient, and bring those times down. So not only by the time he gets to race the Ironman, that he makes it through it, but also just feels comfortable with it and is hitting some good times. So that's the plan today.
It's the plan. Hopefully I stop feeling like I'm going to drown. And yeah, that's it. And we might end it off with a little bit of a challenge, but we'll leave that to the very end.
Let's do it. Jump. We'll take a look at that on the iPad. Is there anything you can notice there?
No.
No.
I don't even know anything about swimming.
Right, I'll go through it.
I just swim.
Just swim. Yeah. Roll the arms over. Cool. So we'll start here. So the first thing I normally look at with people is body position. So anything below a horizontal line here is going to slow you down.
Yeah.
Now we're just going to take care of a good part of that. But that said, if you can maintain good body position where you've got head, hips and heels at the surface, makes such a difference. Now there's a couple of things that can cause the hips to drop, and quite often like head position, number one, that's what we want to check. But then there's some other things, including the timing of the stroke and what the arms are doing and those sorts of things. Just to recap, head position is the first one. Just have the head slightly deeper in the water.
No, just press like...
Yeah, just get comfortable pushing it in a little bit more. Yeah. It's one of those things, like most people who are new, they just want to hold their head up because it's not comfortable pushing it in, and maybe you get water in your ears as well. Yeah. So that can be one thing, but we'll just work on that to help bring the hips up. Secondly, I want you to work on just a little bit more glide, just taking a fraction longer out the front before you pull through. Yeah. And then combine that with just even rotation, 30 to 40 degrees. So not overdoing it, not underdoing it. And then we'll work on the catch and pull. So that's what we'll do when we jump in. So think of it like an iceberg, 20% above, 80% below. I just want you to start face down, kicking with both arms in front. Just a steady kick out behind you, focused on head position. So you can see he's kind of sinking under the water there. So he's going to have to take a bigger breath in. So bigger breath in, face down, and try and get head, hips and heels at the surface. That's looking pretty good. So head can go slightly deeper there, and we'll just want to bring his hips up. A little bit of downwards pressure here can help bring the hips up a bit. So the hips are sitting a little bit too low at the moment. See his hips have come up there. They're out of the water now. Good. Can you feel a difference there with the hips? Yeah. Pressing that in? Yeah. Well, your hips are up a lot higher, and they're probably higher than what they actually need to be when you're swimming. With the rotation, 30 to 40 degrees from your hips, start it from your hips. So just think about this nice gentle rocking side to side. Nothing crazy like you're twisting, but just this nice rocking motion left to right. Do the same again, but relax with the legs a bit more. That's good. So his knees are bending a little bit more there. A little bit rushed and probably over kicking. Yeah, if you can just relax it, calm and steady, 3 out of 10, and then just focus more on the upper body, but just relax the kick a bit more. It's a little bit rushed. Yeah, and so in terms of how often to breathe, it just depends. If you're going easy, you can breathe every 3, 4, 5, whatever you want to do. When you're going hard, number one, just get enough air. So whether that's every 2, that's fine. Or you might go like 2, 3, 2, 3. So you don't have to breathe both sides when you're going fast. But it's a good skill to develop in the pool. 11.5. Yeah. So let's go 50 freestyle with the fins on. Just see how you feel with them, and then we'll jump into this next part. Yeah, you'll go a lot faster with them. The fins will feel like a drug after this. So I just wanted to see how you went with fins on, because you haven't used them before. I normally use them in warm-up, especially if you're swimming in the morning, your shoulders are generally pretty tight. So just doing some easy swims, some drills with fins on can just ease you into it. I'm going to get you to do a drill with the fins on. So this is really training and practicing that balance and control, that stability when you're on the side. So they're holding the long line from his fingers to his toes. Arm on top's relaxed. You see he's very streamlined on his side there. That was great.
This side feels great. The other side's like my problem shoulder.
Yeah. Yeah. Does it hurt when you do it, or it's just you don't feel as balanced? So just see if you can do exactly the same on that left side now. All right, so we're going to work on the catch here. Now you're going through it pretty well. What we want to try and do is go from out here to getting used to having the fingers pointing down and feeling like your elbows are forwards, just like a windscreen wiper. So your upper arms are going to stay in the same spot, and just your hands and forearms will go out and in, out and in. I want you to hinge at the elbow more, so a bit more bend at the elbow rather than keeping it straight. Turn it out at 45 degrees that way, 45 degrees that way. That's it. That's much better. Good. The reason we're practicing that is because that position there is the same as where we want to get to in the catch. So if you can get the feeling of, all right, where are my arms, where are my shoulders, where are my hands in that sort of position, we're starting to train that sort of movement. Yeah, go for it. We'll stick with freestyle for now, and good. That was better. That was better there. Yeah. The tendency that people have is when they're thinking about their catch, they sometimes get too tense through their hands. They forget to reach out and relax. They're just like going straight into it. You've just got to keep that length. So that was good. That's better. So you got better rotation there. Recovery's not as wide as it was, and the head's in a good spot. Kick's starting to relax a bit too. In training, I don't mind if you're doing every 2, like now and then, even for like 60%, 70% of your session. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with swimming like that, as long as you do occasionally go to the other side still. So we're doing a 50 freestyle. He's going to get a 12-second handicap. So we're thinking he might go a 40, I might go 28. So we'll see. I don't know if that's going to be fair or not.
We'll try our best.
Yeah.
It's fair for me.
Let's do it.
Fair.
I want to wheel. Ready? Stop.
Oh, I think you won. I think you might have got me. Well done. I don't know. What's the replay? Oh.
I was like, oh, it's not in time, but I'll do like a stroke score.
Oh, good job.
That was. What was my BPM then? That's it for the video. We're done for the session. Thank you to Brenton for helping us out. Hopefully improve some time on my Strava.
Yeah, that's all that matters. As long as you're fast on Strava, even if you have to, lie on it. That's what it's all about.
100%.
No, thanks, Brody. It was good.
Good fun. Peace. Done. I reckon it's been a while since I've been in this chair. This reminds me of like my first 5 videos. But anyway, I reckon if I did one more strike, I would have had Brenton there. But we'll call it a draw for now. And hopefully next time we'll get him. I learned so much in those few hours about swimming, and hopefully you guys took something out of that as well. A massive thank you and shout out to Sean as well, who also jumped in the water to try and get a few clips. That may or may not have resulted in us colliding one time, but that's fine. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was by far the most enjoyable video I've made, and I enjoyed every single second of it. If you're looking for a bit more of a technical review of my swimming as a beginner, then feel free to head over to Brenton's channel at Effortless Swimming, and he'll be posting a more detailed explanation over there. I easily ask Brenton a couple questions throughout the hours, but if you have any questions about swimming, head over to his channel, head over to the video, and I'm sure he'll be able to answer your questions. I just want to say a massive thank you again to Sean and Brenton. It was an amazing day, and I loved every minute of it. Thank you all for the questions on Instagram as well. I'll be aiming to cover them in next week's video. But as you already know, I'll see you guys next week.